Oh, in 1848, the third Rebbe of Chabad said, the Mimer said a discourse on the verse, if you lend money. Now, that maybe there's some people listening in here that don't know what exactly we're talking about, what's a Rebbe and what's Chabad and what's this. So Chabad is a movement in Judaism which was based on the Hasidic teachings of the Baal Shem Tov. And the Hasidic teachings of the Baal Shem Tov are really nothing new, but they basically fell into disuse or into not use, whatever we want to call it. And they are basically that God, what we're learning here, God is creating the world all the time. He's creating the world from love. The whole entire business depends on the Jewish people. Every Jewish person is holy, but it has to be revealed. And no matter how much of your holiness you reveal, there's an infinite amount which remains to be revealed. And by means of our service in this world, we get the biggest prize of all, and that is Mashiach. We do not stress going to heaven, even though there is such a thing, of course. We stress that going Mashiach, and Mashiach is going to be a person just like Moses. But the big difference is that Mashiach is going to show how important this physical world is, how precious it is to do a commandment, to learn the Torah, how amazing it is to feel that God is creating us and to be aware of our responsibility to the Creator. Every single moment. And this makes a person very happy. You feel happy because you know that you're important in God's eyes and that every moment is demanding from you a proper reaction, to think positive, to think positively, to act positively, to speak positively, and to know what does it mean positively. That's according to the Torah. For the non-Jews, the 7 Noahide commandments. That's Chassidut. The idea of Chassidut is a movement to bring Mashiach, to reveal godliness in the whole world. In Chabad, that started off, the Baal Shem Tov was about 300 years ago. The first Rebbe of Chabad was named Shner Zalman. That was 250 years ago. And he put all these teachings of the Baal Shem Tov in a very orderly way that a person can sit and think about it, like we just did now. You can think and you can contemplate about God. Normal, regular people like me and you, all of a sudden we're thinking about God. This is just incredible. It really is incredible. Right? Usually this was reserved for like priests or something like that, that was all spooky, and God is something, you believe in, you don't believe, it's relegated to religion. Here we're saying, no, it's not, 100% not. I mean, religion is also part of it, that we're serving God in the way according to the Torah. But the idea is that God is creating us, and that God, each and every one, loves each and every one of us. He's creating everything from love, whether you believe it or not. And that's the whole point of what we're learning here. That's Hasidut Chabad. So the third Rebbe of Chabad was called the Tzemach Tzedek. And he gave a Hasidic discourse speech. And he said, Im kesef talveh et ami. If you lend money to a person, it's a commandment in the Torah. If you lend money, you're not supposed to take interest. If a Jew lends money to another Jew, it's forbidden to take interest. The word kesef, the word money, also means longing. Kesef, nichsaf. This connotates the soul. The soul is a desire and a longing to raise higher. Let's see. This is expressed in the passage as a spirit of man which raises up to the supernal heights. Man, the nature of man is that he wants to go up. He wants to change himself. That's the essence of humanity. A man wants to change himself. This refers to the souls of Israel. Like it says in the statement, you are called Adam. Like I say before, this can be hijacked. A person can change himself negatively. Negatively, to be in a wrong way. But the idea, essence of man is that he wants to change himself and he wants to change the world. This especially is referred to the Jews. The Jewish soul is alone. In kesef talveh, kesef is referring to the soul. Kesef means money. In this case, kesef means desire. The soul has a natural desire. This soul is loaned to us. and it's given for a certain amount of time. Days are formed. There's a fixed number of days that every person should live. And if one day is missing, then one garment is missing. So what's the Rebbe saying over here? We are given a package. Life is not ours. Life is a gift to us from God. We are creations of God, and life never stops. There's life in this world, there's life in the next world. There's always life is always a constant thing. But the most important thing is life in this world, because here we have free will. So that's what it is on loan to us. These days are loaned to us, and every day is important. We have to use every day positively as much as we can to serve God. Now you can take this in two ways. You can say, wow, this is really great. Every day is a gift for me. I have an opportunity to serve God every day. Or you can say, why? I've missed so many days. The thing is terrible. I'm lost. So the answer to that is that no, a little bit of light pushes away a lot of darkness. Even if you messed up your whole entire life, the last minute of your life, you can fix the whole business up. That can also be taken in two ways. A person can say, oh, if I can fix everything up in the last minute of my life, so I'll wait till the last minute of my life and I'll fix it up, which that's a pretty good idea. But on the other hand, it's a pretty stupid idea because nobody knows when that last moment is going to come. And usually a person, when he thinks, I'll fix it up in the last moment. So when he gets to the last moment, he'll say, well, maybe I'll push it off till tomorrow. So therefore, it's a good idea that a person has to make positive use of every moment of her life, according to the Torah. And that is today's class. I'll tell you a story. 1 second. I'll tell you a story because I see that nobody's bothering me here in this room. So I'll tell you a story. Let's turn this off.